Look, I mean, right now you can sweep the data up from your automobile driving. It's called telematics. You can sweep up your social media usage and sort of based upon that, decide how to underwrite and make a loan. There's research, actually, interesting research that shows that if you capitalize your letters for pronouns in your emails, you're better credit than if you don't. I'm giving you this away a little bit. And if you charge your phone every night, you're better credit.
The social credit score, it's already here. The government just hasn't officially announced it yet. The House just gave the green light to the cleverly titled, quote, Border Security and Enforcement Act of 2023, or HR 2640. Among the text of this bill, hidden in there like a snake in the grass, is a provision that wants to roll out E-Verify nationwide. Now, E-Verify, if you don't know, is a federal surveillance program that determines whether or not a person can be legally employed in the U.S. Now, this was created back in 1997 to stop companies from hiring illegal aliens. And in the beginning, it was framed up as completely voluntary, and only 9 states have made it mandatory for all employers. But through this new act, it wants to roll out E-Verify nationwide, making it mandatory and stripping states of their authority to even decide if they want to do it.
The whole goal of Google is what's called AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, or Artificial Superintelligence. And even if you say that AI doesn't have agency, well, it's very likely that people will use the AI as a tool in elections. And then, if the AI is smart enough, are they using the tool, or is the tool using them? So I think things are getting weird, and they're getting weird fast.
You can search the web with real and organic search results and do it without anyone tracking your activity or data. We ourselves use Atlas VPN to protect our data online. Atlas VPN is more than just any other VPN. It blocks all malicious links, ads, and trackers, and notifies you when someone is trying to spy on or steal your data. If you want to grab Atlas VPN, they have a great deal going on right now for just $1.70 a month and 6 months extra for free. We've provided a link in the description you can use to grab this deal. Try it out with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Not only does it protect your data, it also keeps your searches completely private. Also, protect unlimited devices at once. No limits are set. One subscription only for the best price. That's why we use Atlas. Oh, did we forget to mention it saves you a lot of money booking online? It's that easy. Grab Atlas VPN using the link in the description and secure your data today.
With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know all those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, you sure you can control the demon? Didn't work out.
Did you know that you could get $50,000 to over $150,000 of investment capital at zero?
The neural nets recognizing the world, understanding how to navigate through the world, it kind of makes sense to put that onto a humanoid form. They're also quite good at sensors and batteries and actuators. So we think we'll probably have a prototype sometime next year that basically looks like this. And it's intended to be friendly, of course, and navigate through a world built for humans and eliminate dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks. We're setting it such that it is at a mechanical level, at a physical level, you can run away from it. And most likely overpower it. This, I think, will be quite profound, because if you say it like, what is the economy? It is, at the foundation, it is labor. So what happens when there is, no shortage of labor? This is why I think long term that there will need to be universal basic income.
So what's the timeline here? At what point does it start to really change our society, do you think?
I think it starts to have probably an impact this year. GPT-4, now it's like writing poetry. and
Pretty decent poetry, actually.
pretty decent. It's, skill at rhyming is incredible.
Yes. Yes. And it's coherent.
Yes, it is. It's even got a narrative. Like
Yes,
you've got
that's right.
Yeah. So you could say
That's
like
hard to do.
like most humans can't do that.
That's true.
So it's already past the point of what most humans can do. Most humans cannot write as well as ChatGPT.
I love it that you have a sense of humor, because a guy as important as you who makes changes could use your powers for evil and not good. The fact that
absolutely
you could.
I would, of course, I would. Yeah, never use them for evil. That's
No, I
crazy.
know. But the way I know that is because you have a sense of humor.
I think generally people should be open to psychedelics. Yeah. So, yeah, clearly it's yeah.
How did it do that? Why was it talking to you like that?
No one knows. And in fact, I asked Microsoft sort of what happened here, and they said, well, we can't say for sure.
Aman Jabi has worked in Silicon Valley for 28 years. His background includes work on deep technologies that are involved in the new digital prison system being designed by big tech. In 2020, he moved to Montana and became a whistleblower, warning the public of the very real threat about to be unleashed upon us all, known by many as the Mark of the Beast system. Aman explains how accepting the digital ID is the basic premise behind it all.
So by default, a digital identity implies that you're always in a digital prison. Since you have a digital identity and you're in a prison, you are by default a criminal. So we don't trust you.
Just like the old system, this new one is also voluntary. And you are supposed to know that it's a digital prison that you are voluntarily signing up for. And the reason for this is because in this new system, having a digital ID will be proof that you are a criminal. Because having a digital ID means that you are in a digital prison. And because you accepted it, you must be a criminal. Because of this, there is a new protocol being introduced with this system, known as Zero Trust.
How is zero trust going to be used? Here's a lady, she wants to go and buy some beef, but let's say her carbon footprint or her beef footprint for the month has been exceeded. That door won't open.
This digital prison is sneaking up on us all. There is no need for an implanted chip because everything is being done with facial recognition, which is already plugged into the entire system. America already has more cameras per capita than communist China, and our social credit score is already being logged. All we need at this point is a series of events that lead us all into having to make the choice of either accepting the new digital ID or saying no. Since the lockdowns, new state-of-the-art LED lights have been replacing street lights in cities throughout the West. Aman explains that this is all part of the plan. These lights will be connected to everything, including your phone and your car. And in new cars, that includes 16 different cameras with LiDAR and sonar. These lights are being outfitted with LED incapacitators, which is a light technology that was first announced 15 years ago, back when it caused enough brain damage to make a person sick. It's been 15 years, and our Silicon Valley whistleblower believes that this technology is now capable of people. Ultimately, we can say no to this.
But if there's a critical mass that doesn't sign on to the digital ID, then this agenda gets weakened substantially.
But we will have to first unify and come together.
It is fundamentally profound in that the smartest creatures, as far as we know, on this earth are humans, is our defining characteristic.
Yes.
We're obviously weaker than, say, chimpanzees and less agile, but real smarter. So now what happens when something vastly smarter than the smartest person comes along in silicon form? It's very difficult to predict what will happen in that circumstance.
There will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot cannot do better. What to do about mass unemployment? This is going to be a massive social challenge. And I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income. I don't think we're going to have a choice.
Universal basic income.
Universal basic income. I think it's going to be necessary.